So today I decided to do dark purple lips and kind of neutral eyes. It made me think of fall, and I'm so ready for the fall colors. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. I am brand new here on YouTube, so if you have any suggestions for videos that you would like to watch, please let me know in the comment box below. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Bye! See you next time.
Holy eyebrows. So I did them and primed my eyes before the video because I didn't realize I wasn't filming. So they're done. The brows look a little bit fierce, but they'll look normal when we get to the end of it, I promise. So I'm just going in with MakeupGeek Creme Brulee and putting that on a big fluffy brush from Sigma and blending that all into the crease and all over my eyelids. It's just going to be used as a transition shade, so there's no need in making it neat because it's just supposed to blend things out. I absolutely love these MakeupGeek eyeshadows. Let me tell you, they're absolutely amazing, and they're like MAC, but better. And they're cheaper, so you can't really go wrong there. Now I'm going in with this MAC blending brush, and I'm using Uninterrupted, which is a pro Longwear eyeshadow. And gonna go ahead and put that in the crease. This color is absolutely beautiful for fall because it's like an orangey, brownish, yellowy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that just right about where I used the creme brulee, and it's just going to kind of deepen that crease up a little bit. Now I'm going in with MakeupGeek Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to put that on my outer V and just right below where I put Uninterrupted, so it's just going to make the crease more defined and a little bit darker. I think I use this color on a daily basis. It's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. And it's such an everyday kind of eyeshadow. Oh, fish face. So I'm just blending everything in. Honestly, the key to this whole thing is just blending. In the end, it's really smoked out, and you can't get that look if you don't blend. So just be patient and keep blending. And there we go again. And that's just the brush I used in the very beginning. So no additional product. And now I'm going in with Cocoa Bear again, just deepening it up. I thought it was dark enough, but then when I looked in the mirror, it was not nearly as dark as I wanted it. So just went in there and darkened, and we're going to blend it out again. Alright, up next, I'm going in with Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. This is a really good palette if you're just looking for nude colors. I am using the two in the center. They are kind of a champagne-y color. One's very sparkly, though, and one's shimmery, and I wanted a combination of the two. So, I am mixing them together. You can't see them at all. You're being blinded by the mirror, so I apologize, but just take my word for it. They're pretty. And I'm just going in with the flat shader brush from MAC. And putting that, I don't know what I was looking at. Putting that all over, I'm taking it from the center of my eye to the corner of my eye and calling that good. I spray some Fix Plus on it also just to deepen the color up a little bit and make it a little bit more rich, but it's nothing too precise. Just kind of slapping it on there. And same thing on the other eye. And then I'm going back in again with Cocoa Bear. Who knew I like Cocoa Bear? And just deepening up the corners in case there was any fallout from the shimmer shades. And also, we are in the process of remodeling, so ignore that terrible wall behind us. It looks awful, but it's a work in progress. Okay, now I'm going in with this palette from the Balm. It's called Nude'tude, I think. Not really sure. It's a really nice palette. The eyeshadows are really soft, so you have to be kind of light-handed because there's a lot of fallout. But I'm taking the very first shade in the palette, and it's a white shimmer shade. And I'm just using that to highlight in the center of my eyes and like in the tear ducts. And then also I will highlight underneath my brow with that as well. with this shadow, you have to be really light-handed because, like I said, it's super soft and super pigmented, so it falls. And with an eyeshadow like this, you don't want it to be stark white. So just kind of be careful with it and light-handed. And I'm putting it underneath my brow bone. And after I just got done telling you that you should be light-handed with it, I was not. So now I'm taking a clean brush that has nothing on it and just blending out the line so it's not so harsh. And eyeliner's done. That is Maybelline in Blackest Black Gel Liner. I tried filming this on video and didn't work. Same thing with the eyelashes. So I went ahead and just cut them out, and you will see here in a moment, voila, they are done. Trying to film those is very difficult, so it's a work in progress. Alright, now I am priming my face with MAC Prep&Prime Radiant, I believe it's called. And going in with my favorite foundation of life. I'm singing, but you can't hear that. It's the Yves Saint Laurent Luminous foundation, and I'm putting that on with a flat top kabuki from Sigma and just dabbing that into my face. I do not put my makeup on this fast, so in case anyone was wondering, but just dab it and then do spiral motions, and it'll make your foundation stay a little bit longer. Whoa, whole face is done. This foundation is a little bit dark. I use self-tanner, and I wash my face like 3 times a day. So my face is a lot whiter than the rest of my body. But even so, this foundation was a little bit dark. So I'm going to do a lot of highlighting to kind of tone it down a little bit. Right now I am going in with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20 and dabbing it on first with my finger, and then I go back in with a brush and dab it as well. You can't see any of this because the sun is blinding me, so I apologize. I did not realize the sun was blaring in, but there I go. There I go with the brush, just dabbing it in. It's impossible to get too much concealer with this brush. It seriously blends it out perfectly. And now for the other side. I like to use my finger because I think the warmth from your finger, like, I don't know, I think that helps the concealer. I could be wrong, but I like to use my finger and then go back in with the brush. And whatever is left on my hand, I just take on the brush and put it down the center of my forehead, bridge of my nose, chin, and Cupid's bow to highlight and make sure that I get everything a little bit lighter. Like I said, my foundation is a little bit too dark, so this helps kind of even everything out. And this concealer is not supposed to crease, so it's nice to put in those areas because I make a lot of facial expressions, so I get this weird line in between my forehead. It's weird, but this helps. Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I am going in with the banana shade, and I just pat that underneath my eyes and set that concealer. And this brush is a tapered blending brush, I think. Tapered highlighting brush. That's it. Tapered highlighting brush from Sigma. And just make sure when you're doing this that you pat or dab instead of rub, because if you rub, you're going to rub all of the work that you just did. Alright, now I am bronzing my face. I am using MAC Studio Sculpt Powder, which is a foundation. Yes, I know. And then this brush from BH Cosmetics, and putting it along the edge of my cheekbones, the top of my forehead, and then I go around my chin as well. And I just like to bronze. I like this rather than bronzer because it's meant to look like skin. And it's not too heavy, so I feel like it's the same thing, but I like the way it looks better. I wasn't going to contour, but then I changed my mind. So now I'm contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I am just taking a pencil brush with the middle contour shade on the bottom and running that along the bridge of my nose. This is like the most amazing trick. I swear, it makes your nose look so much skinnier. And then I go back in with a tapered blending brush and just really quickly blend that out. And back in with the contour kit. Like I said, I wasn't going to contour, but I changed my mind. So I'm just going in with the first two bottom shades and deepening the contour underneath my cheekbones and on the sides of my face and tops of my forehead. And this is the best stuff ever. This is the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. It is beautiful. I have super dry skin, so anything that makes me luminous is like the most exciting thing ever. So that is this for me. I'm putting it on the tops of my cheekbones, right above my eyebrows, on the corner, or my temples, I guess, and then down the bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow. I like to do this before I put my blush on, because then it looks like I'm glowing from within when the blush is on top. For some reason, I'm not a huge fan of putting it over my blush, but, you know, to each their own. And now for the bottom of my eyeballs, I'm going in with Cocoa Bear on a thin brush on the bottom of my lash line, and I go like 3/4 of the way in, but leave the center of that blank. And then I do that on both sides, and then I skipped it, obviously. And then I go in with a blending brush, or a pencil brush, I guess, and blend Creme Brulee in, and just kind of smoke that out so there's no harsh lines. But I really think that this makes your eyes look so much bigger. A lot of times when you leave the bottom undone, it can make you look like you're not awake and kind of top heavy. So I definitely recommend that you don't skip this step, but, and don't stab yourself in the eye. So I'm just blending it out and stabbing myself. Details. And now I'm going back in with the that white color I used on the inside of my eye to highlight. I'm going back in with that color to do kind of the bottom of my eye. And this is by MAC. This is Desert Rose. This is probably one of my favorite matte blushes that they have, which is weird because I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this here on YouTube, but I love it. It's just a matte blush, and it looks so natural. It's not too pink, not too red, not too orange. It's like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So I'm just putting that on with a big fluffy brush. And star of the show. This is what inspired the whole look. So I am going to line my lips with this lip liner from Jordana. It's called Plush Plum. Oh, sorry, something was on the lid. We're good. I was having kind of a hard time lining them on camera, so I skipped it. Boom, here we go. I kind of went outside the edge a little bit on the bottom to make my lips look big. And then I'm just lining the top. And this lip liner by Jordana, I just get them at Walgreens, but seriously, this is the best lip liner I've ever used. It's so much better than any other lip liner, and it's like $4. Seriously? All right, lipstick, woohoo! Can you tell I'm excited? Okay, so this is, Rimmel did a Kate series, a Katy Perry. Anyways, it's called Lasting Finish by Kate, Lipstick in Rosetta, number 107. In real life, this is like a purpley red, but in the video, it's just red. So I'm a little disappointed, but in real life, it's purpley. And for the final part, I'm going to shower in Fix Plus because it smells amazing and makes me feel refreshed.